Hey, everybody. How's it going? Give me a second. Oh, my goodness. My son borrowed my block and didn't bring it back. I got company showing up. Well, company kind of. I got friends showing up, Raph probably being one of them, to pick up celery. I have a stock pot full of celery from yesterday that I have to can today. Howie's digging the potatoes. Oh, I was so pissed this morning. I got up because he spent the day yesterday tearing apart his engine. When I got up to take Briar to work, it was cloudy and foggy, and I thought, by God, if it rains today, hell's going to open up and swallow that man. So, but it's okay. I'm okay. Good morning. Give me a second here. Let me see what I can do here for a second. Let me just, this is a surprise live stream. So don't comment if you see anything that would make this different. Okay. All right. Now let me get back here. My house, you know how you have helmet head if you've been snowmobiling or riding on a motorcycle or anything like that? I have canning house. I have canning season house. So anybody who shows up today to get their celery is, if they want to come in for a cup of tea, they're just going to have to ignore absolutely everything. Hey. Now I have to. Hello from Oshawa, T. Gooding. Hi, Tina. Mary Jane's back in Oshawa. I have to roll. Like, I love having my son home, and spending time with him. And he's getting a ride home from work tonight, so I don't have to worry about that. But I hate not getting enough sleep. And it's not his fault, right? Briar's a bit of a weird sleeper too. So, and he needs a light on, not because he's afraid of the dark, but because if he wakes up and he needs to see where he is before he has like a panic attack or night terrors or something, right? We all have canning house. Oh, God, I hope so. I'm just, I got an hour before I just filled my dishwasher and I put my canning pots for my ministry. I haven't done any editing, so I'm going to have to edit today. Dishwasher's running and my canning pots are in the sink with hot soapy water in them. That's as good as I got today. Seriously. Give me a second. Half your pinto beans did not seal. Did you remember to debubble and wipe the rims? Did you reuse old lids? I mean, I know there's a trend for that going on, and I used to do that when it came to tomatoes and stuff, but I don't reuse lids. I may experiment reusing lids with Tatler rings in them, but then why would I do that? I have the Tatler lids, right? Well, I had the laundry caught up, but the hamper's overflowing again. Excuse me, folks. I've got to get my medication happening here, or I'm not going to be able to cut celery. Oh no! Where's my bag of? Oh man! There it is. Ooh. Almost lost you, baby. The ball lids, do not soak them. Just wash them and put them on. Are they new ball lids? If it's a matter of siphoning, maybe you put too much liquid in them? I don't know. I don't know. The new ball lids, do not soak them. Just wash them and put them on. Well, I get Bernardin, and I think Bernardin and Ball are the same company now. Getting a new puppy House. Everything is cleaned and the house is puppy proofed. Yay! Good for you, Tina. I'm so excited. I have free jars from a Facebook post I did asking if anyone had any. There's the ticket. Use the communities we have. For instance, I've got 4 beds of celery out there that are at least half full each. I got 4 people coming from a Facebook post. My adopted daughter Angie, a friend of hers, Ralph Jolie's coming, and I think so is Stephanie from Let's Homestead Instead. Oi, oi, oi. Port Colborne. Wow. Now that's not Colborne, Ontario. When I moved to Colborne, people thought I was moving to Port Colborne. Can you give us an idea of where you are in relations to, say, Toronto? Jackie. Jackie Villeneuve. Villeneuve. Did I say it right? They say sure tight lids. They're cur lids. Huh. I only had one in my minestrone soup, not seal. So I don't know. What I do with my lids is I put them in a bowl, give them a squirt of Dawn and vinegar. Remind me about Dawn and vinegar because I have a story to tell. Put a squirt of Dawn and vinegar, like depending on how many lid inserts you have, right? Like get a plastic Tupperware tub or something, right? Put them in there, give them a Dawn and vinegar, and then just swirl with hot water and then pour off, and swirl with hot water and pour off until there's no more suds, and then just pull them with warm water to keep the seals clean in that, and put them on your counter. So I've been watching all the replays. My goodness. Yeah, I'm canning celery today and probably potatoes tomorrow, and we did not do well with potatoes. I'm not planting potatoes anymore. It's just a pain in the ass. For the amount I spent on seed potatoes alone, I could have bought potatoes all winter because we don't eat them a lot. So, hey, Helen Burke. Mom Poland. Hi from London, UK. Hey, Linda. Just say moderators, be aware. Okay, be aware. Hey, Bob Brink, how are you, darling? There's a half a bag of carrots at Briar Store. It's like somebody opened up the bag and took out a bunch. So I'm going to go there later today and ask if I can buy them. Sorry about that, folks. It was Briar. Sundays are really, really slow because everybody's busy getting home, right? You get like 10 customers, but the rest, this is starting to itch. It's, you can see kind of now where the burn was. It's starting to peel, and it goes back here and it's starting to really itch. So, hey, Lou, how's it going? Mary Jane Weeds. So, hi, Trip. How's it going? Okay, you know what, folks? If you refresh, you'll notice we're public. Oh, first off, here's a list of people who have contributed to my KitchenAid. Sarah D., Karen D., Christine P., Karen N., Floyd R., Philip H., Sharon D., Monica L., Danica G., Donna H., Trisha P.H., Pam P., Carol M., Paula Q., Candice K., Beth M., and Donna H. again. Did anyone else get a frozen screen with a duck quack? No, you might want to refresh. Hello, Teresa from Alaska. I want to say thank you to everybody who has donated towards my new commercial size KitchenAid. It's not a 220 plug, but it may be a 30 amp. So we have to look that up. So how we can actually build the electrical for that, because it's not going to fit on a counter. Hey, Vincent Pellegrino. How's everybody doing? I got about 40 minutes before I have to get back to work. Hey, Fury! Found jars from the American Cancer Thrift Store. I found American Harvest jars. Wow. Hey, Jean. How are you doing today, Patricia? Are you feeling better now after you've rested up after your physio? All right. I have to do this, folks. I have to, please don't judge. I do have to medicate. I know. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Now, I know I'm always changing the way I'm doing things, but October is going to be a really weird month. Okay. I know that I said I was only going to, while I'm canning and stuff, give myself permission to do live streams only on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And if I had time to come in the other days, I will. However, having said that, October is going to be quilting month for me, which means you're going to get more live streams. Oh God, my hair. Which means where'd my hairbrush go? Good heavens. So you're going to get more live streams. Excuse me, my hair is I was sweating a little bit. And you may not get as many regular everyday videos. Maybe more live streams and more tea breaks. Okay? Because, do I have a better elastic than that one? Oh. Where the hell are all my... This is my life during canning season, okay? This is my life during canning season. Nothing goes according to plan. As a matter of fact, if I say the word plan, God just laughs. Just giving Bev shit about missing my hellos posted, I think 4 times. I said hello, Dallas, did I not? I'm sorry. I am really not focused at the moment, and I will be as soon as my hair gets put up. I have to use the small bobby pins, and they really don't do as well. So I have to use more of them. There we go. That is back to normal for there. I appreciate the tea breaks because I don't always catch the lives and love the short updates. Day late, dollar short. Finally got my shower. Oh, well, thank God. Were you getting pretty right there, woman? No, just kidding. I know. My shower, I had my shower day before yesterday. I can't remember. But it's getting on the season. We're going to be showering twice a week instead of once a week because I'm not using the pool as much. Others hearing a duck quack. Is anybody else hearing a duck quack? Oh, baby. The shower hurts. Okay, so what did I do with oh my goodness. I'm having a moment. All right. Where the hell did I put my turbine? It was right here. Honestly, it was right here. I rolled the thing on it. And this turbine stick took me a long time to make. Maybe I dropped it in here. Oh my God, help me. St. Anthony, where are you at? I just had it. I just rolled the cardboard end on it. If in doubt, check the floor. Yes, it's on the floor. Don't look at my bum. Oh. Oh. I'm sitting here with face nose tape on to open pores. No pictures. Oh, that's good, honey. I'm glad you're feeling better. Patricia. Diane, dyed dehydrated corn last night for the first time. So cool. Thank you for the help. You're more than welcome. I'm trying to get my medication in before company. Well, they're not really company. They're friends coming to get celery, but still, you know. I have to make sure I have a mask handy, too. They're all... Oh, there's one. It's in my... So, I got the duck quack sound, then buffering. Hit F5 and refresh. Is it Bum Sunday? What's Bum Sunday? What's Bum Sunday? Sounds fascinating. Okay, now, just give me a second here, folks, and let me get my stuff organized. This is a bit of a production, but I didn't have time to sit down and do it before starting the live stream. And if you notice, I didn't give anybody an hour notice either. Itch means it's healing. Yeah, it is healing. I'm just really grateful. Like, you can't really see it. I'm just really, really grateful that it burned here and all the way up over here and down in here like that. And I'm just really, really grateful that we had aloe vera in the house, because that would have blistered. And I just kept it for hours. I just watched TV and laid it on a split open leaf. My nephew is learning to can. He made his hot chili. It's in the canner now. I'm so proud of him. He's 46 years old and never done anything like this. Oh, you know what? There is something wonderful about taking back some power in your life with your food. Okay, whether it is making a healthier choice, or whether it is buying what you need with health-wise, or stocking your pantry, there's something satisfying about taking your power back, right? We don't look at shopping, we don't look at prepackaged food as losing our power, but if you think about it, it really is. You know? What pride and satisfaction is there in shopping? The only satisfaction you get from it is filling your pantry. But when you do it, when you do a lot of the stuff yourself, it's empowering, is all I can say. Oh, come on, you were rolling. The thing about these turbines is they're rolled so tight. Hey, daydream believer and a homecoming queen. Sorry, folks. See, that gives me air down the center so that I don't choke as much. So, Dawn and Vinegar. Who posted... Somebody posted in Facebook, I live in a small city and my neighbor has chickens and their children know where egg comes from. They don't know where eggs come from, or they do. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Adrian Believer. Excuse me. Michelle Stark says, my girlfriend lost 100 pounds by not eating prepackaged crap. We had pizza last night, but it wasn't prepackaged. I'm getting something about Mary vibe with your hair. Yeah, that's not why it's standing up. It's not why it's standing up, but Super Hayes showed me how to roll. I didn't know how. Awesome! Sat down to a large glass of water break, knitting, and surprise, we are live. Hi, Audrey. This is my first cup of tea. Okay, Donna. Thank you for your donation, Donna, to my KitchenAid. I just read a list of names, but not with last names. But I just read a list of names to people who donated towards the KitchenAid. I am so tickled. The count was $547. And the KitchenAid is $849 plus tax. So God bless you folks who helped, because that's going to be huge. That's going to mean that I don't have to, when I do, I'm doing another Costco shopping, hopefully this weekend coming. And that was cutting into the purchase of that and firewood was kind of cutting into my big pantry haul, but I got to do one more Costco run. Don't worry, folks. It's not COVID. It's cannabis. Hi, Kim Solomon, Kristen Morris, Catherine Hatt, Laura Higgins. Oh, you got, which one did you pick, Laura? Did you pick the spice or did you pick the moody? Was that you who was posting that in Facebook? No frills Campbell soup's on for 47 cents. I'm not worried about it. I still have a flat of mushroom soup and I recanned all my tomato soup. So I'm fine. Oh my goodness. Okay. So someone put in Facebook. Now I've been because of the amount of carrots, and the carrots sit in plastic bags outside. So they get a little, some of them can get a little wonky and mushy, right? If you don't get them when they first come out. And I've been, harvesting. I've got a half a bucket of, oh God, I'm never doing potatoes again. Never. If I do, it's going to be 2 stacked boxes. Someone in Facebook on the Connected Hearts Facebook page, and if you notice, my personal Facebook page doesn't get a lot of action from me. I'm always in Connected Hearts where I feel safe, right? Where we feel safe and comfortable. So, excuse me. I gotta go blow my nose. I'll be right back. Oh! So somebody in the Connected Hearts Facebook page put a link, or not a link, but told us how to get rid of fruit flies. Now, I've tried everything under the sun with the jars, with the holes in the lid and all that shit and paper funnels and everything. This works. Put about a half an inch of apple cider vinegar. Organic is better. Or vinegar with a little slice of apple in it. Okay, but make sure the apple is submerged. And then go with a bit of Dawn. I mean, just a little bit. I put this much vinegar and a little of my Dawn and vinegar because I never use straight Dawn anymore. And I'm catching fruit flies left, right, and center. They get stuck under the soap. You're working out? Oh, thanks for the imagery, Super Hazer. Has anybody seen him? Makes this granny's heart do a little flutter now and again. Just teasing, Super Hazer. I look at you like a son. Why do you recan your tomato soup? Well, Trudy, you're not supposed to because it's got modified cornstarch in it. But what I did is it was coming up on its date, the canned tomato soup. So I recooked it with beef broth and some other stuff like tomatoes. I think I put tomatoes in. I can't remember. It was a while back. And then I just recanned it and I pressure canned it. I didn't boil bath can it. I pressure canned it. So I recanned it to save it. I've done the same with canned tomatoes, and it looks like I may have to do it with my 99-cent spaghetti sauce because it's getting a tinny flavor. So he's in awesome shape. Okay, Dallas, hurry back. Hey, teasers. So I use apple cider vinegar in a small dish and place in Ziploc bag with a few small holes. Well, this is even easier because you just put a little splash in the bottom of oh God, I'm so dead right now. In the bottom of a jelly jar, about a half an inch. And then just give it a little couple of drops of Dawn. And they'll get in, but they can't get out. Right? MrsVolfe.com. I don't have a MrsVolfe.com. Where are your teapot tissue holder? My teapot tissue holder is in my coach. It was too classy for the house. My chair one is right beside my chair in the living room. They're both in use, my dear. Trust me. Hang on, I'm sweating now. I keep looking at the clock because I told people they could come at 2 because I wanted to get dressed. I slept. Like I didn't get to bed. I didn't get to sleep till after 3. And then I was up at 6:30. And then I dozed until 7:30, took Briar to work, came back, didn't get to sleep till 9. Back to sleep till 9. And I slept then until 11:30, and I woke up and looked at my clock and said, hell, the alarm's set, I'm going back to sleep. I don't mind because, my son's worth it. But it drags me down on the weekends when I'm trying to get work done, right? When you move your canning jar quilt, could you please show the quilt up close? Oh, I can do that right now. It's a spring rod. First thing I have to show you is this. Can you read that? Bev's Jars, made by Terry, a YouTube fan, 2018. Is that you, Terry Onion? This, and all I did, because I don't want to, all I did when I went to hang it up, because this is as wide as it is, right? But all I did when I went to hang it up is I just folded the end over and put safety pins through it. It has, she must have spent a small fortune saving up these fabrics or buying fat quarters of these specialty fabrics because they're all food. They're all food. I'm going to have to turn it sideways for y'all. It gives me so much pleasure. It also hides my toilet. It gives me so much pleasure that I move it around the house so that it keeps it fresh in my eyes. If something's in a place long enough, it just becomes part of the furniture. Well, this never does. I've had it on my table with a vinyl tablecloth over top. I've had it on the wall in the hallway. Now I've had it here, and it's probably going to go on my bedroom door with the jars facing out. Instead of the green curtain I have on there now. Oh, excuse me. There. Isn't it pretty? And it's a lovely backdrop for my live streams. I'm actually thinking, I've been thinking for a while of moving my office, just my office, like my desk and my filing cabinet, into the end of my pantry. Because this craft room, I can't really do anything in it. You know what I mean? Absolutely, that's appreciation. Do you know, never a day goes by that I don't pick up something that somebody has sent me with love. Okay? I have tissue covers. I have pot holders and mug rugs to sit, quilted mats to sit my tea on. Christmas ornaments for the YouTube family Christmas tree. You know what I mean? It's nuts. My life, everywhere I turn in my home, are signs that people care. And it's humbling on a daily basis. It has uplifted me on a daily basis. Right? I mean, I got scrubbies, mugs. I mean, you just name it, right? KitchenAids, aprons, I always use aprons. Hey, Evelyn, sorry. I almost called you 11. Hi, Beth from Wiltshire, England. I have been busy with canning all week. Thank you for your help. Well, that's wonderful. Mine is too. Gonna sit on a chair and work with hubby today and get organized. Even have grow room in there. Awesome. Hey, Bella, DGR, cousin Deb here. Really? Debbie! Hey! getting my emails, Debbie, with the family emails. If I can ask, which model of Nesco dehydrator would you recommend? This is my cousin. You know, my family are always the last to watch my videos. I'm going to show you, Deb. This is being given away on October 1st in the Harvest Moon giveaway. This is a Nesco American Harvest. This is the ones I use. Now, this has a jerky kit with it, but these are, unless you want to, how much room do you have, Debbie? Not much, okay? You don't have a lot of storage room. You can spend more money on the Excalibur, right? And it does a far better job without rotating trays and all that stuff. However, it's more expensive and it's a box. This dismantles when you don't use it, right? It dismantles so you can stack it in you know what I mean? So everybody say hello to my cousin Debbie. Is it DGR? Yeah, I know what that stands for. You're a blessing, so people bless you in return. Well, that's true. Not that I'm a blessing, but that I'm always blessed, right? Like, remember I was panicking about my celery not growing? Debbie, when are you coming up to visit? Oh, yeah, by the way, most of Quebec is now in the yellow and heading towards orange. Ontario is spiking. And it looks like it's going to be this year is going to be without any family at all, holidays at all. Now listen, folks. It's so cool that Debbie's here. I love you, Debbie. Debbie was one of the people who, other than my mother, who really encouraged me to sing. We'd go in a car ride anywhere. And Debbie was like, what, Debbie? Oh, I got to do this. If you're still here, Debbie, pick a Beatles song and I'll sing part of it for you. Just because we used to do this anywhere we went for family rides in cars and stuff, she'd always get me singing. So proud to be able to catch you live. Hi, Tammy. Have missed visiting with this family. Yeah, we're heading for lockdown again. So I'm really hoping that I'm not going to have a problem getting to Costco in Ottawa. Did she leave? Did Debbie leave? I want you to send some of you some of my flower I grew. Oh, if you can do that, I'm not going to say no. I love your flowers. Your flowers are beautiful. Hi, Bev. I've been watching you for so long and never chat. Love your videos. Thank you. Oh, really, Debbie? Okay. This is for Debbie. There are places I'll remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places had their moments with lovers and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've loved them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you, and these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before, I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. In my, whoa, hang on. My I love you more. Mwah. I thought you were gonna do like doot doot doo going out my back door, but that's CCR anyway. Um oh, thank you, Patricia. Keep singing. Love how you rock out and just enjoy the gift of music. Well, it almost was taken from me. One of my favorite songs when I go back to my hometown. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Bev, just sent some money through PayPal for your mixer. Let me know if it got there. Oh, guys, come on. I just told you. You've all donated like $547 towards this mixer. You know, I'm it's humbling. It really is. You know, it's humbling and I don't give enough back. I really don't give enough back, so I kind of don't feel worthy. You know what I mean? Bev, Bev, Bev. Joe Mama, my daughter's birthday was Friday. Can you sing Her Name is Ashley? Absolutely. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ashley. I don't know if I can sing it any other way now. Happy birthday to you. Mwah, and many more. I love how hard you work and I love your videos. You help me a lot. Well, thank you, Lee. Bev, making minestrone soup today. You inspired me. Well, if you're canning it, don't add the noodles, okay? Kind of jealous of your donations, but enjoy them, honey. You deserve it. Thank you, Super Hazer. Thank you. All right. Let's not. No, you're going to give me a swelled head, so let's not talk about that. So what I want to talk about is Quebec is getting into there's a whole region of Quebec and we're in it. That's in the yellow, which means we're getting spikes. And Ontario is getting spikes. And I may not be able to have my family home for Christmas this year. We're already now, we've already been graded to no more than 6 people at a gathering in your home. Thank you, Tressa. Thank you. Can't find whole belly fried clams if you go east or south. I have no idea what that means. I thought she was going to ask me for I will. Now I'm stuck in PA. Well, we'll see. We'll see. So even though it feels like last year was a bust, I had a really rough Christmas last year, right? I didn't feel like putting up my tree. I did put up my tree. It never got finished decorating. So this may be a year with just Howie and Briar and I. Maybe. I don't know. Right? And it's kind of breaking my heart because I was hoping everybody would come home for Thanksgiving. Arthur and Mel, Briar, Nan, Karen. And with Nan being as frail looking as she is, I don't want her anywhere near this area. You know what I mean? You may not know how much you mean to us, but you mean the world to us. Thank you, Furby. My kids and grand and us is 6. Well, that's here in Quebec, right? That's a crock. My mom always canned her chicken noodle soup and it was fine. Really? Really? You're not supposed to can noodles. So if your mom did it, great. But I don't want to risk my because minestrone soup. Who did that? Long Island girl. How are you? Long Island gal. How are you? You've changed your name. It's Long Islander gal 1. You've changed it. Thank you very, very much. From Western Australia. Hello. How's it going? You guys are in spring right now, aren't you? I know because I have a nephew and his nephew and niece, my married nephew and their children, live in New South Wales. So, I'm glad. Thank you, sweetheart. You lift me up every day. Oh, God, love you. She always did minestrone soup with pasta. Yeah, well, I mean, egg noodles, I might think about it, but it's just easier for me to make the egg noodles when I get my new KitchenAid. It's easier for me to make the noodles and then partially dry them and then freeze them, right? Um, or dry them and put them in a jar on the shelf, right? Than risk putting them in soup and have it go wrong after all that work. So I just play safe, right? And in um, the minestrone soup, I use pasta. So I won't put that in because it'll just dissolve. Bev, you can have a virtual Christmas visit this year. Well, you know what? I'm going to bring you guys along decorating not only this tree, but the one in the living room. Okay. I may even just put up the YouTube family Christmas tree this year. I may just put all your ornaments on my home tree, but we need a tree in here, right? So I'm not getting skinny. I'm the same weight I've been for 2 years. I fluctuate about 5 pounds. And I put on, well, last winter I put on about 40. Not 40, but 20 pounds last winter. And then it just kind of get busy again and my body just kicks in. So thank you, Karen. Hey, Brianne. Jane Wilkinson, you're a great inspiration and I love watching and learning from you. Thanks. Okay. All right. Now we got to talk, folks. I think I got company soon. We got to talk here. This isn't the only reason you think I'm an inspiration is because you see me. I don't get to see you guys. You guys have no idea how much you lift me up every single day. Every single day. This is the best part of my day. Well, except when Howie comes home from work. I love that part of the day too. But this is the best part of my day when Howie's not home, right? Is to spend it with you guys. Hi, Sue Marie. How's it going? You told Raph to give you a hug from me. Oh, well, I'll make sure I'm wearing a mask. My face is thinner because my molars are falling out. I need teeth in here. So I had teeth going all the way from here, all the way back to here on one side, but on the bottom, it's to here, all the way over here. It's just my face. It's just my face. It's just my face. I think I have company. Maybe. Oh, I should. You know what? I'll turn on the cameras. Oh! So, I have to find garlic to plant before the ground freezes. We love you, Bev. You're like our long distance family. Well, that's the way I feel about you guys too. I mean, you surround me every day. Is Terry here? Because she's working on a Connected Hearts Facebook page, Christmas card exchange, Christmas card and recipe exchange. Now, if you don't celebrate Christmas, you can still join. You can just, if you have a faith, you can have a card for that. If not, you can have an inspirational card. You just have to make sure when you enter the card and recipe exchange that you put no Christmas card, please, or maybe a Hanukkah card, or just an inspirational card or something. But what we're doing is we're going to exchange cards with recipes. So every person who yes, like a holiday and recipe card exchange. Bev, your grease has been in customs for 2 days. Oh, the bastards, eh? I'll probably get a phone call about it. Did you ever finish your paper-pieced hexie quilt and back it? Hell no. No, people keep getting married in my family. I haven't finished my nephew's wedding quilt from last year. It's got to be done before December. That's why October's quilting month. Okay, so what we're going to do, what the Connected Hearts Facebook group is doing is Terry is organizing a card exchange. It can be any card, doesn't have to be. It's just going to be during the holiday season, like November, December, right? Or December, right? And if you don't want a Christmas card, you, like I said, but the idea is that every person who participates is getting 5 names and addresses of 5 other people who are participating. And if we do this right, we're all going to get like 5 cards and 5 recipes. So I'm going to send out 5, but I should get 5 from 5 other people. You know what I mean? And we may overlap enough that we just get a flood of recipes and cards. And I hope that you will make the cards, like make the recipe cards, maybe decorative. Where the heck is it? Or on recipe cards, or just nicely written, because when it comes, I would like to actually make a cookbook, right? I would like to glue them into a book. So please, folks, if it takes more than a card, right? Write it on a second card, but don't put it on the back of the recipe card so I can glue it in. Okay? Hey, oh yeah, printer. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Monkey Blue. Planted Ontario-grown grocery store garlic last year, and it was successful harvest this summer. Okay, I'll get some this weekend when I go shopping. I will anxiously be waiting for the Connected Hearts Club Exchange. It's not really a club. It's just a private Facebook page where we gather and we have the rules. And if you join the Connected Hearts Facebook page, answer the questions or you will not be approved. You have to answer the questions. Even if the questions are like, oh, I just started watching yesterday. I don't know, my name's my name, whatever, right? As long as the questions are valid and that you tick the box saying you will follow the rules, which is the rules are love, light, laughter, support, okay? No negativity unless you have a problem that you want to share and ask for love and support. All right? But we share, we uplift each other. And it's a private room so that people can't come in and wreck it with political claptrap, you know, that kind of stuff, right? Gotta take care of my little boy. Hugs and love to you all, and so happy to see you. Oh, Angel, I'm sorry I missed you, darling. What may I ask? Okay. May I ask what your Facebook name is? I have tried to find you. It's Beverly Foley. Beverley Foley. Did I turn my thing on? Nobody's here yet. Good. Okay. So, and from there, but if you want to be just in the Connected Hearts Facebook page, one of the moderators will post the link for the Facebook page there. It's just I've had to change my Facebook page so many times because of bull crap and garbage. And a lot of it was familial, you know? So it's like, you know what? I'm keeping most of my family out of my Connected Hearts Facebook page, right? I've actually taken most of my family off my regular Facebook page. Why? Because some people think it's a platform to argue, and I don't do that. I just confirmed you, Tina. Sorry about that. Some family would rather... Times when you say something or you repost something and you don't necessarily think of the social implications of it or whatever, it's then that family seems to think it's okay to come in and correct me in publicly. And so I've had to remove, my phone is, hang on, let me put this on Do Not Disturb so that I don't hear these things while where is it? There it is. Whoops. Okay. So I've actually removed a lot of my family from my Facebook page. Why? Because it's not a place to argue morals or ethics or opinions with family. You want to share your opinion with me? Come on over to my house and have a friggin' cup of tea. Okay? So I've removed most of my family from Facebook just because they... Mary Neat! Nigri? Bev, can you use a bunch of yarn, maybe many colors, My hands won't let me crochet anymore. I could mail them to you. God bless you, darling. I don't knit or crochet much at all anymore, but I'll lay money that there's a woman in here named Yarn Prepper. And if you want, if you're in you know what? Go into the Facebook page. If you have things that you want to share, by all means, share with other people here, right? I mean, I'm sure somebody will want your yarn, and they'll probably offer to pay for postage, right? Yeah, see, Yarn Prepper will take it, right? I don't. I have very little yarn anymore because I don't have time to sit and knit and crochet anymore. I get projects half done and then I'm done. You know what I mean? So, but God bless you. Thank you so much for the offer, Mary. But I'll tell you something. Is it Mary or is it Marie? So, excuse me, pay no attention to the woman behind the fan. I have to medicate because I really don't feel comfortable medicating in front of other people if it's not their way of. Let's add some pink to the light here. I turn salty on. So I don't remove fam. I didn't remove family from my Facebook because I don't love them. I remove them from my Facebook because I do. Now I have certain family members on Facebook because they live far away, right? But and I'm Mary Jane and Wendy and stuff like that. They're only on Messenger and stuff, right? So I keep it for that, but I don't think family and Facebook go well together. I really don't. I honestly think that it is a platform for sharing stupidity, or in our case, sharing us with each other. But it's not a place to argue. Arguing on the internet if you argue with someone on the internet, that just means there's two idiots arguing. You and the person you're arguing with. Arguing on the internet is ridiculous and completely, because you can't argue. I've lost so many friends because of differing in opinions, because typewritten words don't necessarily carry the emotion behind them and can be very easily misconstrued. Right? So I had to unfollow my son. We are only on Messenger together unless we tag each other in something. Right. Only family I have is stepson and excuse me? I don't see my name on there, Dallas. I don't see my name on there. I thought I was your sister. Noble's Realm. Hi, how are you, darling? Happy dance. I fight with my daughter like that, so I blocked her. So as long as your family knows, like if there's family you want to block on Facebook, you let them know before you do it. I'm doing this because it's the most loving thing I can do right now. I'm doing this because this is no place to air family opinions. Full stop. Yeah, like Terry, come on, get on that. I agree. It's why I'm not a fan of texting. Rather speak to people in person on the phone. Yeah, I send emojis. Because like it's really hard. It's really hard to misunderstand an emoji. Absolutely. Okay. All right, Dallas. All right, you're forgiven. Please pray for Micmac friends in Nova Scotia today. Why? What's going on in Nova Scotia? It's a big country. What's going on in Nova Scotia? I don't watch the news because it's all about COVID. I have my grandson. Oh, Helen, go. I'm happy I got in today live stream. I have my grandson. Take care, honey. No, I agree. Enjoy the family that's there with you. Absolutely. Hey, Brigitte. Same with texting. The word we type can be taken out of context and hurt someone. Even Howie and I don't text much because we understand each other really well. Take care, Helen. Mwah. Love you. Hey, Karen Doc, how's it going? Bella's Patio Garden. So, excuse the lady behind the fan. I'm running out of time. How do you know? Oh, never mind. Someone said, tell Raf to give a hug for me. Do you guys know each other from up there? If so, why didn't you come with her, or did you just tell her in Facebook? See, I can blow my nose, folks, and it only evacuates what's here. I had my adenoids removed when I was like 11 years old, and I've had postnasal drip ever since. There are times when texting is necessary, but I like to keep it at a minimum. Yeah, I don't enjoy your babies. Absolutely. I don't text a lot. I don't text a lot. I don't even talk on the phone a lot. I'm really not comfortable talking on the phone, right? I'm more comfortable here because it's an ongoing conversation and I can actually see. Hey, Matthew from Chicago. Glad you could catch light. It is getting cold. Yes, my pumpkin vines have all been hit with frost. And I don't, there's a question for gardeners. Will my pumpkins still ripen if I leave them out there, or do I got to make a green pumpkin and pie? I had to block fam because of being mean when my mom was dying in 2012. Well, that's the kind of family you don't want around, period. If they're going to be mean while your mom's dying, like, come on. That's, they say you can choose your friend, but you can't choose your family. I call bullshit on that because you can choose your family. I choose my family every day. I talk to you guys more than I talk to most of my family. But then we're all pretty good at keeping in touch with posts, like texts. And I put out a family and friends personal email like once a month to all my friends, my family, and my friends who I consider family. Gets that newsletter once a month. Linda Cook, the recipe is a project for Christmas, but I have sign up on the page to get the update. It's not necessarily just for Christmas. Remember, we have many, many faiths in our Connected Hearts Facebook page, right? Facebook page. Isn't that cool? Let's call it Connected Hearts Facebook. No, sorry, I'm tripping over my tongue already. It doesn't have to be Christmas. It's just going to be at that time of year that we're going to do it because there are people who don't celebrate. So they may want a card that says, I'm thinking of you with a recipe in it. You know what I mean? So it doesn't have to be exclusively Christmas cards, but it does need to be exclusively a Connected Hearts Facebook page thing. Because, I can't afford to send out 90,000 Christmas cards. I cannot afford to even buy 500 Christmas cards and mail them out. It cost me, I figured it out the other day, it cost me over $720, somewhere around there, to mail out 500 Christmas cards, right? So this was our plan to do a kind of exchange so that nobody, whether you're Jewish or atheist, or you love Christmas, or you want just happy holidays, or you're Wiccan, who cares what? We all can enjoy a moment knowing that somebody else is thinking about us. And it shows because we've got cards on our wall and we have recipes. And make sure you sign your recipes, folks, so that you can, that every time that person looks at that recipe, as a matter of fact, I might do some of the recipes on videos. So, right? And they don't have to be, who's leaving? Take care, Furby. One card, one holiday, two recipes, handwrite if you cannot necessarily thought that counts. Right, exactly. So that's what we're kind of doing on the Connected Hearts Facebook page, right? So that we can, because I'm really going to be feeling it this year. I have a feeling we're going to be in lockdown again. Remember what I told you? Cold and flu season's coming and people are going to panic. Okay? So I hate that I have to wait till the end of September to get my last Costco haul in, but I'm going to wear my mask and I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to come home. I'm going to have a shower, and then I'm going to take some apple cider vinegar and some, healthy chicken soup. Chicken soup's going to be waiting for me when I get home from that Costco haul. Take care, Furby. So I need waders. These hurricanes are soaking me. Oh, baby. That's awful. No, these are going to be snail mail. These are going to be snail mail. So that's why we're keeping it to the Connected Hearts Facebook page, because not the people who join have to feel comfortable with giving their address out, right? That's why the Connected Hearts Facebook page has rules and questions you need to answer when you become a member. Cannot breathe through the masks. They make me go into asthma attacks. Well, then stay out of the stores. Then stay home, because, I'd rather see you have an asthma attack or be uncomfortable for 10 minutes in a store or a half an hour in a store than to see your asthma, than to see COVID hit you and kill you because you're asthmatic and your lungs and your bronchial tubes wouldn't be able to handle it. You understand? So please, 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 if you cannot or will not wear a mask, stay away from crowded areas and public places and family gatherings, okay? Because that's protecting you. But you also, if you pick it up, you have to protect the rest of your family by isolating from them. You know what I mean? So will there be a separate place for our addresses in the group? No, what's going to happen is Terry White is organizing all of this. I don't know how she's doing it, but once we figure out how many people want to be in the card exchange, then she's going to take all of our names and she's going to put all of our names in a hat, okay? And then she's going to draw 5 and she's going to give that to the first person on the list. Okay? And then she's going to draw 5 more and she's going to put them on the list. And when she runs out of names in the hat, she's just going to pick them all up and put them back in and then go down the list and add 5 more. You may get more than 5 cards. It all depends on how it overlaps. But is that kind of the idea, Terry? I don't want to be telling you how to do this, but Terry will be in charge of the addresses. Why? Because Terry was trained by Dallas Red and I trust her, right? I have delivery for almost everything. I just don't get out much. AAA getting call tomorrow. Car battery dead. Being 3 months since I used it. Right. They don't come out on the weekends, honey? You will get the names of your people and then you will contact each other for addresses. Oh, there you go, Terry. That makes it simpler. You'll get their names and then in Facebook, you will contact the names you're given and you will get their addresses from them. That way, not everybody's getting everybody's address, right? Thank you, Terry. Bev, want me to post link to Facebook? Absolutely, darling. I just wanted to wait until the weekend's over. They're busier then. God bless you. Dallas, you are such a wonderful woman. You really are. So, if you are going to join the Connected Hearts Facebook page, know this. I am vicious. Okay? Read the rules, answer the questions. Read the rules, answer the questions. Anybody will tell you, if you've not been a Facebook Connected Hearts member, anybody who is will tell you, I brook no crap. Because this is a safe place for us to gather and be together. And I sometimes do live streams from there. Answer all the questions to get in. Sign up will be in a few weeks. Thank you, Terry. God bless you. I leave a mask in the car, but keep going into stores without it because I forget. Yeah, then you have to walk back. I keep it in my purse. I keep a whole package of them in my purse. And this goes with me wherever I go. Although these elastics are really tight. They should be a little bit lighter, but this works really well, right? So, although I forget to log on to Facebook. Well, that's okay. I mean, we don't have any rules but we do have some rules about posting, okay? And the rule is you should post. If you're in the Connected Hearts Facebook page and you don't post, you get marked as suspicious as being a troll. Okay? So even if you only put a post out once a week saying, "Hi, I'm doing this," or "Hi, Connected Hearts," or "Hi, everybody, I got a headache today," or, "I'm going through a rough time," or "I'm really busy canning," or just a picture of your favorite flower from your garden this year. Something like that. You don't have to spill your hearts to us, but just let us know that you're in the Connected Hearts Facebook page, because we're connected and we need to keep a loop in that connection, right? I wear a surgical mask, then a cloth over that. So a lot of stores hand them out. Yeah, but that can get expensive. And do you know what? I got to tell you this. You know the paper ones? The blue paper ones that you buy in the store? They're like, when they go on sale, they're like 20 for $15 or something. I don't have any here. Put them in a mesh bag and run them through your washing machine and your dryer. It works. They come out intact and they don't dissolve. You can do it at least once. I just thought of that. I just remembered that because one was in Howie's shirt pocket and it went through the washing machine and it came out without even being in a bag or anything. And I went, "Oh, there's a mask." And it was clean as a whistle. So if you have paper, what we consider paper masks, throw them in a mesh bag at least once, and run them through the wash. Save yourself the money. Joe! Whoa! Joe! What are you doing? How are you, sweetheart? You missed it. I had my hair down. Joe likes it when I take my hair down. He calls me Cindy Richards' older sister or aunt or something. Woohoo, you're live, sending you the equivalent of $5 Canadian as an advance on your next multi-biscuit brew. Thank you so much, Joe. Do you mind if I put it towards my KitchenAid, my new KitchenAid that I'm getting? I'm going to be asking my kids to order me. Well, Briar, I've already requested from. Thank you so much, Joe. Do you want a song? Joe Serrano, look at that. Was that a mistake? No, Joe doesn't make mistakes. Joe doesn't make mistakes. They're not biodegradable, according to a nurse friend of mine. Well, I know they can go through the wash at least once. So I'm going to have to go through Howie's car and my truck and grab all the masks that haven't had. The only problem with them is that the elastic comes off and I always end up poking a hole and tying it. I'm getting it next week. I'm ordering it next week. I'm ordering it next week, Dallas, because I've got most of the money already, right? And what you guys sent me, I will actually be putting on the KitchenAid, and what I was going to spend, because I was going to buy the whole thing myself, right? So the money that you guys have put towards the KitchenAid is going to allow me to do a bigger shopping at the end of the month too. This is my last Costco run before winter. She should be able to get it pretty soon. Yeah, I'm going to be getting it. It's the equivalent of $5, not $90. I know. No, it was, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I thought I heard a car door, but I didn't. I must not have. So, no, this KitchenAid Costco does not have. This is a commercial grade 8-quart bowl KitchenAid. They're used in restaurant kitchens, in teaching kitchens, in school kitchens. They're industrial. It's a commercial grade. 1.3 horsepower. So Howie, I'm not going to get the stainless on my island this year. That's okay. But Howie is going to do the electrical. Joy, thank you, darling. The electrical, how he is going to do the electrical, because this KitchenAid is not going to fit on my counter, and it's going to need a 30, I think it's going to need a 30 amp plug on its own, right? So my island, whether it's stainless steel or not, it's going to get the tablecloth on it and the vinyl over it, but the electrical's going in so that I can run that KitchenAid, and so that I can put some more of my appliances, like maybe my Ninja blender. Thank you, Briar. Right? So I can finally make my coffee. My Kroger order just came in. Yay! So that's what's coming. Howie is out. I'm getting a KitchenAid. Oh yes, $849 on sale plus tax. And the donations I've received, if you put that $32 that it says right there before YouTube takes their cut, and the donations I've received, I'm going to read the list. Or I've already read the list. This is the people that donated. If you want to see who donated, it is back earlier in the thing. I'm flabbergasted. I'm humbled. It's blown me out of the water. I showed the list to Howie and he said, Jesus. Like in Howie's talk, that means holy crap, right? Well, that's pretty much what he said. So, yes, he's out there doing it right now. And it was a sorry crop. For all I fought for those potato plants, it's a sorry bloody crop. I think I got a thank you, Hobby Homesteader. God bless you. You guys you're just overwhelming me. Right? But yes, I'm not going to plant potatoes like that again. If we get a 25-gallon pail, I'll be happy, but I won't be happy about that. I was hoping for 10 pounds a bed, and I'll be lucky if I got 3 pounds a bed. Right? So 3 pounds a bed times 8 beds, right? No. How did your pot plants do? Oh my God. Howie, I wish he'd left them in the tent, but I'm going to be growing more. I kept seeds from, oh, what is this? These seeds are MK Ultra. They came in the pot. And I'm going to start them in upstairs until and let them grow for 6 inches and figure out how he knows how to tell which ones are male and which ones are female. And then we just kill the males. We just pluck the males. And then the females will go into the tent. But he had to, the Cindy 99 did not, he never took them out of the pots. So they just went tall and they're in flower. But the big ones, the 4 blueberry kush, he had to actually pull down from the roof of the greenhouse and stake them so that they're not sitting up against the plastic getting moldy when it gets damp. So I'm really hoping I've got company. I think I have company. No, that's my truck, I think. I don't know. But listen, my potatoes didn't grow that good this year. Last year I got way more. Well, you know what? I had the potato bug fight of my life this year. Rose, God bless you. I'm going to get off of here because you're chasing me off with money. Actually, I have folks coming to harvest celery. I thought about selling it earlier in the year if it got really good. And then I panicked because it didn't look like it was doing good. And I harvested a whole bunch. Or I bought a whole bunch and I got a half-gallon jar of dehydrated celery. And then my garden took off. So I have made spaghetti sauce. I've used at least 16 bunches in spaghetti sauce and soup. And I have a stock pot full of chopped celery from yesterday that I'm canning. I've still got probably 2 bushels left. So I've invited some friends to come and help themselves to the celery. And I think Raf's bringing me a zucchini. But I think people are showing up. So let's say goodbye. Let's take a deep breath. Now, this isn't for everybody, so there's no judgment if you want to leave. But this is a non-denominational spiritual blessing that we do every day to try and uplift the world. We uplift each other just by being here. But we say a blessing and a prayer for all the people that need it. Okay? So, Howie's coming to the window. I know, I'm just closing out. I'm just closing my live stream.
Okay, Raphael's here?
Well, tell her to come on in. Tell her she's going to be on camera. Come into my office. Raf's here. I have a great day. Hope you have an awesome day. It is already. It started awesome here. I was stressed out this morning. I was angry this morning, stressed out when I first got up after, and now I'm happy, joyous, and free and ready to welcome my company with tea. So, folks, for all those who care to, please help me close with a spiritual hug. Hey, God, it's us connected hearts. And come on in. I'm just doing the closing blessing. I want to say thank you for all the wonderful people in my life, especially the ones that have been brought to me through YouTube, like Raf, who just knocked and walked into my kitchen. And for all the wonderful people. Raf, do you know? Oh, and I'll tell her in a minute. Okay, I can't do this. Come here. Come here. Come in here. Put your hands on my shoulders.
Okay, sorry, I still have my sunglasses on.
That's okay. Put your hands on my shoulders. All right, here we go. All right. Thank you, God, for the blessings in my life that just keep coming. God, COVID's back and it's creeping into our lives again. Please, God, let everybody have common sense, wash their hands, look after each other, protect each other, and be safe. Be safe. And for all the people who are suffering right now, who are alone or ill or elderly or abused, neglected, whatever the case may be, God, we give them to you today. You are the one that can solve their problems. So we offer them up, even if they can't offer themselves up to you in faith yet. All right? Men.
And so it is.
And so it is. Namaste. Peace be with you. This is Raf Jolie. Peace be with you. Merry meet. Miigwech. Namaste. You got something French to say?
À plus.
Take care. God bless. And we'll see you, all things being equal and normal, tomorrow. God
Ciao.
bless. That's awesome. I'm so glad you're here. Okay. Do you want a cup of tea?
Yeah, I'll go get some of my stuff in the car.
What stuff?
Well, I brought some of my stuff.
Oh, I'm so excited I can't tell how to turn this off. Here we go.